Welcome to DWBIADDA channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
Hi, welcome to DWBIADDA Angular tutorials. In this tutorial, we will learn about the interceptors. Interceptors are the very important concept in the Angular. So, what are interceptors? Interceptors are basically to provide authentication to the project. So, what are basically the interceptors? So, as in last tutorial, I showed you that there is an API call we do with the provider of services. So here is a service which is a login service. So this all I have already explained. Please refer to the last tutorials. So while doing the call, so for example, we need to pass a token or we need to set certain types of HTTP headers. So while doing any type of post or get request, you need to do that configuration. So that token basically comes to the project when somebody logs in into the project. So we are using dummy API for this site. I have already explained you in the REST API tutorials, which is the same part of DWBIADDA Angular channel. So here we are going to use this API. So you can see they have provided us the credentials, this and this, and we are using those credentials here and here, and we are using this API, and we are passing data with the post request to this API. And what we will get in response, here you can see we will get a token back. This is how the login authentication. And after that, we store this token local side on the browser to use this token for next API calls. So let's see this all in action. So I have created one more Angular project just to show you what are interceptors. So here, what is happened? What has happened? So let me do one small modification here. So this is what I have done. So this was my local server, which is right now not there. It's not working anymore. So I have changed the URL, and there are some dummy credentials. You can see here there's email, here it is password, and they are hitting one login URL, passing some data into it, and expecting to return token from it. But this URL does not exist. So you can see here, I'll just reload this project. You will see in the inspect section, you are seeing some errors. So why this error are coming? Because this URL is no more exists. And who generated this error? This error has been generated by HTTP interceptors. So this is what the interceptors are. They do intercept each and every post, request, get, put, delete, call, and after intercepting it, it will add, delete some HTTP headers. You can see I have like set HTTP already, HTTP headers into it, and I have already. So what happens when a event and when a HTTP request passes itself properly? So there is an error dialog box that will open itself, and there will be a data, the reason and the status which we have set in an object will be shown. So this is what is happening over here. They are showing us the reason and the status. So because this API fails and it has returned us error, It has returned us one status as well, and one reason as well. So we have said that in JSON, error.error.reason, error.status, and then we are passing it to dialog box to show it. So what happened? This login service has been called from here, the constructor of app.component.ts, and expecting it to pass the login service, and this login service has been intercepted by this interceptor, and when it generates the error, it catches that error and shown it into the dialog box. So this is a simple mechanism. So what we will do now, we will just change the code and make the code according to this API. So now you can see we have different credentials, different password, and the authentication has been passed. So there is no error. And we have passed through the authentication. We have passed through the authentication, and we have received a token back as a response. So you see the value of this token and the value of this token is the same. So once we have received the value of the token, so we have saved it into our local storage. So this is the local storage. So next time when we call an API, if a token exists in its local storage, then it will set that authorization bearer token into the header of an each and every HTTP request. So we will just reload this. We will go here. So here is our login API. So here is the response we have got. And this is the data we have passed. So here I have changed the code a bit. So I am setting the token into the local storage after the successful login response, and I am also showing it in the body of the successful response in the dialog box. So let's go to the project. So here we have seen the body of the project, and here we are showing seeing the token. So now the token has been set, and we will go to the networks tab, and it will get token from its local storage. So over here you can see for the next login request, it has already set authorization bearer as token. As you can see inside the code over here, that if it gets, it will set the authorization bearer. So this is how the intercept works. I will explain more in the next tutorial, so stay tuned. Thank you.